Hey everybody, it's Miss Beth with CC Cycle 1 Week 6. Yes, I'm wearing my zippered robe. But if I wait until I'm like actually ready to make these videos, that's when I get behind, which I've been behind on posting them. So I'm just going to get them done, pink robe or not. Okay, so for week 6, we did the 11s and 12s, and the 11s are to the song Row, Row, Row Your Boat, and I had them pretend like they were rowing, and they kind of seemed to like that, and we just went through it a few times, and I'll play it. 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99, 110, 121, 132, 143, 154, 165. And you can talk to them about how, like, there's a pattern, how the numbers, you know, how they, like, repeat. They come in pairs, 11, 22, 23, 24. And you can, like, talk about that, and it makes it easier to remember for them. Okay, and the 12s.
Skip counting the 12s. 12, 24,
36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 108, 120, 132, 144, 156, 168, 180. And I just like to do different things where they can march or hop or see. I think we might have done like, see how long you can hold a pose, like standing on one foot. See if you can do it the entire time. That kind of thing just makes it a little more exciting. Okay, so for English prepositions, we did down, and we just like hunkered down. During was this, during, except, for, like, this is for you, for, and then from, like you're taking something from someone else. And then I chose different kids to lead, and they could come up and be the mini tutor, and they could do a sign, and then the kids had to figure out what it was, or they could say a preposition, and then the other kids had to do it. And they seemed to really like that. Okay, for the history sentence, we did Homer, a famous poet. And we wrote like we were writing a poem. So Homer, a famous poet. Pythagoras, a famous mathematician. So just a triangle and then like a plus sign for mathematician. Socrates, and you can't really see me, but like I'm pretending like I'm putting on a pair of socks. So Socrates, a famous philosopher. And we did the P. Am I doing it right? Anyway, it's supposed to be the ALS sign for P, for philosopher. And Archimedes, so I'm making a big arc, a famous inventor. And we're just like doing like this, like we're inventing something and using little tools. Shaped Western ideas, and just like point to the west, like where the west would be on a map. Okay, ancient Greek city-states, and I like did like an ancient, like a man with like a long gray beard because he's ancient. So ancient Greek city-states were among the first democracies. Okay, for geography, we just looked at the map, and I like with the maps, you can do like little puppets. I just ordered some little finger puppets that I'll be bringing to class soon with like little animals, and we're going to make them move around the map, so you can do that. You can, I've even given them just like little popsicle sticks with smiley face stickers, and you can pretend like there's a little person like traveling to these different places on the map. And when we found these places on the map, I did talk about how that you would have to take a boat to Rhodes because there are no roads to Rhodes. And we would also have to take a boat to Crete because there are no, there's not a road from Rhodes to Crete. So you can just, you know, bring out little things like that. And then for, what are the major groups of vertebrates? The major groups of vertebrates are fish. We did a fish face. Amphibians, and we made a little froggy and he's hopping. Reptiles, so we slithered. Mammals, we patted ourselves because we're a mammal. And then birds, we flapped our wings. And then we also did, hold on, babe. We also did like the mini tutor, where the mini tutor got to come up and either make the motion and the kids guessed, or they said a word and then the kids had to do the motion. Okay, and then for fine arts, we did our final project where they did use their oils and they made a what is the word I'm looking for? Self-portrait. And then for science, we did where they fooled their tongue by eating an apple while they were smelling vanilla. And trickery was, what did we even do for trickery? I can't even remember right this second. But it was you did it too, yeah. But it was number 66 in our science experiments book. Okay, so I think that is it for week 6.